Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. In this video, I have finally gotten enough people who have followed me that have asked the same type of question that I can actually film a video that kind of answers that. Um, which is great because I don't really have a big following and it's finally happened. So the first big question that I get asked often is, hey, I'm a student. I want to do better in school. I want to get straight A's. How can I get better at that? So I would say my first suggestion is you pick up Cal Newport's book, How to Become a Straight A Student. See, there's plenty of people who have gone out and interviewed a bunch of straight A students, found the common patterns, and turned them into a book. He's not the only person to write a book like this. So if you do some searching on Amazon and Google, you'll probably find other books. You'll find other videos, lectures, websites, and content and podcasts that will help you. So the content is out there. I think it'll be very helpful. And of course, there's so many different angles to approach it from that there's many different techniques you can use. I also really like the site collegeinfogeek.com. He also has a thriving podcast and YouTube channel. His name is Thomas Frank, and he runs the brand College Info Geek. So if you check out his stuff, he has like 1 million plus subscribers on YouTube. You'll do very well. So that'll get you like there's endless content from that website. So that'll get you going. Um, so for me specifically, I would say the biggest impact has been doing stuff I love, or at least finding classes I would like more. And then the second would be surrounding myself with people who are straight A students. Even if you don't try, they'll just rub off on you. Um, Now, the next big question I get is around business books and growing a business, earning money. So those are the two big questions I get: how to get a straight A student, how to be a straight A student, and then how I want to start a business. I want to start making money. I don't know what to do. All I have is access to the internet. I have no money. For this, I once again want to point to other people who would do a better job than I to teach you this stuff. So one website I love is growthlab.com. It's run by Ramit Sethi, who also runs iwillteachyoutoberich.com. Both of those websites have a lot of content and products that will teach you how to start and run a online business of some sort and make money from that, whether that's through freelancing, whether that's through a physical product, drop shipping, or some other resource like an online course. If you want a more affordable option, there's a website called smartpassiveincome.com that I really like. I've been a fan for many, many years, and it goes into a lot more details about all these things. He has this thriving podcast where he brings on all sorts of different people who make money all sorts of different ways, and he just kind of interviews them and gets case studies, and then he also gives tips and advice based on his own success. He has people who have made money selling online courses about tarot card reading. He has people who have made money drop shipping or reselling things that they purchased through retail arbitrage at Kmart and Target. Everything under the sun, from Amazon FBA to online courses. He's had some expert come on his podcast, and so it's a very valuable website. And there's even in-depth guides, free courses, and paid products that will help you in that direction. And then a final website I would recommend is Chris Guillebeau's website, sidehustleschool.com. He actually has a bunch of books that also help. His books were widely popular. His first big one was $100 Startup, and then he wrote one called Side Hustle. Now he's writing another called Money Tree, and he has his website is incredible. He has these short, like 5 minute podcasts, and each one is another case study from a listener who has sent in their success story of how they have uh, made money through a side hustle. And with 1,000 stories, he always tends to pick out uh, the craziest, most successful ones. He has a story about a woman who makes like 50K a year cleaning houses of frogs and toads. She literally like has a flashlight, goes to people's houses, takes out all their frogs and toads, and charges them for it. Apparently, that's a big infestation problem down in the south, the southern states of the United States. But there's all sorts of crazy stories and more practical stories from people like literally just wishing there was better candles to selling a few candles to their friends to turning that into a profitable side business. So it'll give you a lot of different ideas and just show you the power of creativity and product validation. So, he even made a book from it called 100 Side Hustles. So there's so many ideas and frameworks and content out there these days. You are blessed to have the internet because really the instructions, the information is not the problem. The problem is awareness, and now you're aware of it, so that's not a problem. And then the other problem is action. Now that you know what to do, will you take action on it? Or do you have an excuse? So there you have it. Hopefully that helps.